On a worn-out park bench, the shadow still leans in the empty space. Children run circles around this quiet ache. Their laughter rings to where your promise used to stay. Newer morning coffee's cooling on the window ledge. Shared songs humming softly throughout tangled days. And texts turned to bubbles that never quite appeared. Your name on my screen became a silent, distant play. I kept typing words I couldn't send. With every instant felt like the wrong end. You said nothing, and that was our goodbye. No slam doors, just a slow unblinking sky. I waited for a reason, you just drifted by. You said nothing, and that was our goodbye. Under streetlights I asked if we were still. I said on. Your eyes fell to the sidewalk like a tired breaking fall. No anger in your silence, just a gentle stepping back. He finally saw you choosing absence over turning back. Your quiet smile hurt more than any fight. I heard you leaving in the softest night. You said nothing, and that was our goodbye. Cold hands in my pockets, watching your back divide. No last message flashing on the waiting screen. Just fading light where your heartbeat used to lead. I kept reaching through the door for one more try. You said nothing, and that was our goodbye. Now every quiet room repeats that same reply. You said nothing, and that was our goodbye. Sometimes silence is the cruelest mine, spoken softly, just in time to lose you. Cracked wooden bench by the tired old pier, burned orange sky feels dimmer this year. Please keep repeating what I never said. Your favorite cafe glows somewhere ahead. We used to laugh with the windows fogged at night. Now every table there goes a different light. Unsent messages sleeping on my dim phone screen. Your silence louder than anything I've ever screamed. I waited for a storm that never broke, only this fading light between the words we never spoke. Are we even together anymore? I whispered it was at your open door. No harsh words, just that empty floor. Are we even together anymore? I stood in your doorway, breathing in coffee and dust. Right slipped past me like someone you used to trust. My trembling breath caught on the question leaving my mouth. The quiet answered softly that our fire had burned out. Night rain tapped gentle on your bedroom glass. I finally saw we were already past. Are we even together anymore? I asked the room you didn't stand up for. No harsh words, just your gaze toward the floor. Now surrendered slowly behind that unlocked door. I still reach for you like before, but I know the truth, I'm not yours anymore. Are we even together anymore? The hardest goodbye is the one you never say. Dusty light across an almost empty room. Your chair waits quiet like it still remembers. Cold hands circle this forgotten cup of coffee. Your laughter used to live inside this window. You once looked at me like every day was starting. Now the sunlight feels like it belongs to strangers. Unreturned calls hang heavy on my dimming screen. Waited in doorways you no longer noticed. No slam doors, just soft distance growing. I wasn't betrayed, I was replaced by silence. You didn't leave, you just stopped choosing me. No final words, just your fading light. I called your name into our quiet rooms. You didn't leave, you just stopped choosing me. Night rain followed me to that small bookstore we first found. You were there beneath those trembling fairy lights. Our eyes met once, then you folded into shadows. In that heartbeat, I knew I'd already lost you. No storm, no scene, just slow erasing. Love died softly in the spaces we ignored. You didn't leave, you just stopped choosing me. No broken glass, just photographs shaking in my hands. I whisper jokes through the empty side of the bed. I stare at the phone that will never light again. Didn't leave, you just stopped choosing me. My fault was thinking quiet meant we were safe. I finally hear the truth inside your silence. Sometimes heartbreak is the sentence never spoken. I learned it staring through this rain-streaked window.
Fading sunlight on the bench we used to share. Your laughter lingers in the cooling evening air. My cold hands trace our names in worn graffiti. Time holds its breath, but it's moving without me. Unread messages stack up like night clouds over glass. Your last hello still glows, then slowly slips to black. I kept blaming busy days and tired seasons. You kept drifting further, never giving reasons. Every unreturned call bruised a little deeper. I waited anyway, hoping you remember. I was never the story you wanted to tell. Just a quiet footnote you stopped reading so well. You didn't leave screaming, you just faded from view. I stayed in the doorway, still reaching for for you. The truth hit sudden, like rain on an empty station. Love didn't burn out, it died of quiet neglection. No slam doors, only promises left unopened. Your silence louder than any word ever spoken. It hurts more knowing you didn't have to choose. You just learned to live fine with nothing to lose. I was never the story you wanted to tell, just a quiet footnote you stopped reading so well. You didn't leave screaming, you just slipped out of frame. A forgotten song buried under someone else's name. I watched our ending in the glow of your screen. No final goodbye, just the spaces in between. I was never the story you wanted to tell, only the page you folded, then left to dwell. Some chapters close softly, silence still writes me back.
Dim light on the wall, cold coffee on the table. Saturday slips by, your name never appears. Calendar squares stare back like quiet accusations. The room remembers laughter, my hands remember yours. I replay the last time we almost really spoke. No slam doors, only questions left without a landing. My message hung between us like night rain suspended. Your silence filled the spaces where your eyes once answered. My phone screen stayed dark in the fading light. Waited but you didn't come back. You didn't leave, you just stopped choosing me. No final words, only calls that never ring. I wasn't erased by some grand betrayal. I was quietly forgotten in the spaces you left. You didn't leave, just stop choosing me. Under the moon, I walked past our small corner cafe. Your laughter flickered in the window, then disappeared like smoke. Every step echoed through the hollow places you carved out. Love didn't break, it just faded where we stopped looking. My trembling breath fogs the glass of this window. I see us in reflections that don't answer anymore. You didn't leave,
just stopped choosing me. No slam door, only a slow retreating shadow. I wasn't erased by some cruel betrayal, just quietly forgotten in the spaces you left empty. Our photographs shaking inside this quiet room. If I had spoken, would you have stayed longer? You didn't leave, you just stopped choosing me. I let your silence go before it drowns me. Empty doorway, and I finally stepped through.
By the harbor, fading light on my hands. Salt wind tangles through my hair like restless plans. City humming somewhere distant, softened like my name. Tracing paint on splintered wood, trying not to say your name. You didn't leave in lightning, just in slow unanswered days. Texts turn into echoes, calls into careful phrases. Weekends that held our laughter turned into open space. Silence once a comfort, now a wall I can't erase. I watch the tide pull back from us, footprints sinking where I used to trust. You weren't lost, just no longer looking for me. I stayed there waving from a darkening sea. Cold hands, fading light on an empty shoreline. You weren't lost, just no longer looking for me. Kitchen light flickered softly, your shadow leaning far away. I reached for some small sentence, every honest word gave way. Your eyes were somewhere distant, past the window's autumn rain. Being unseen cut deeper than any shouted blame. I almost said please stay and mean it, but trembling breath broke, and you didn't feel it. You weren't lost, just no longer looking for me. I watched you drift beyond what love could ever reach. Quiet rooms, night rain on the glass beside me. You weren't lost, just no longer looking for me. Photographs shaking in my undeserving hands tonight. If I had spoken, I would have held you tighter. But you weren't lost, just no longer looking for me. Sometimes love dies softly in the spaces we leave. Weathered bench, our names carved faint along the grain. Empty swings, the late light stretching over rust and pain. Your laughter haunts this quiet corner of the park. Now it's only shadows and my hands on splintered bark. I scroll through old messages, blue bubbles without replies. My thumb hovers over your name, then slips away. Days blurred into weeks, then months without a word, like a photograph fading while the frame still holds its place. You didn't slam the door, you just disappeared. No last goodbye, just softer every year. Sometimes love dies quietly in the dark. No broken glass, no final burning spark. Just your voice turning into distant noise. Sometimes love dies quietly in the dark. At night I watch the ceiling, waiting for your ghost to speak. Replay the last time your eyes held anything like warmth. No betrayal, just a slow erasing of my outline. Cold hands on my chest, counting every missing word. I was still listening long after you left unheard. Sometimes love dies quietly in the dark. No storm, no scene, just distance in the heart. You turned me down like a song you'd heard too long. Just background noise, then finally no song. Sometimes love dies quietly in the dark. I kept waiting in the doorway of your heart. You left in silence. I learned to hear myself. Wooden bench at the end of the pier, salt streak paint beneath my restless hands tonight. Your laughter lingers in the splinters and peeling lines, but the space beside me stays colder than the tide. 2 blocks away, your window glows like a distant star. Empty doorways between us, footsteps swallowed by the hall. Unreturned calls, blinking on a tired blue screen. We drifted into silence, never naming the fall. If I had spoken when the light was fading, would your quiet eyes have stayed on mine? We didn't break, we just stopped choosing. Fading light between our hands.
slowly losing. You were there, but never really with me. The loudest goodbye is you forgetting me. The loudest goodbye is you forgetting me. I stood outside your door, trembling breath against the frame. Night rain on the hallway window, spelling out my name. You opened up with tired eyes, too heavy to pretend. I can't be what you need, and that was our end. If I had knocked before the light turned hollow, would your tired voice have asked me? And we didn't break, we just stopped choosing. Day by day our fragile edges loosening. You were there, but you slipped right through me. Fading light on your face, you couldn't see me. Cold hands at your door, you didn't reach back. I waited in the hallway, watching the night turn black. The loudest goodbye is you forgetting me. The loudest goodbye is you forgetting me. Sometimes love just fades into quiet. Sometimes being forgotten is the final cut.
Chair by the far cafe window, early light breaking on my quiet table. Phone screen light, no name lighting through. Cold hands tracing circles in the conversation, and messages once burst like soggy solid thunder. Now they hang like ghosts in a muted prayer. I talk throughout the lands like their own photographs. Fading light over futures we already buried. I waited there where we to me, listening for your footsteps on the mud. You don't choose me in the silence anymore, just the shadow at your favorite doorway. I keep waiting where your laughter used to live. You don't choose me in the silence anymore. My trembling breath fills the space you left, like night rain against an unopened window. That evening outside our place, the air felt bruised out there. Crowds spilled past, wrapped in stories that still had color. You came out, eyes fixed somewhere I couldn't follow. Your shoulder brushed mine, but you were already gone. No cruel words, just distance in your quiet pace. I finally heard the answer you never said. You don't choose me in the silence anymore. I'm the echo walking home beneath an empty sky. Every onward tom call rings loud in my chest. You don't choose me in the silence anymore. If I had spoken, would you have stayed longer? Or was I holding water in my bare hands? You don't choose me in the silence anymore. I've died softly in the rooms we stopped tending. The loudest heartbreak is being quietly forgotten. I learned to breathe inside that hush. Faded porch steps, feeling pain beneath my shoes. Late lights spilling through the tired window glass. My fingers trace the rail like it remembers you. Your laughter gone, just dust floating in the past. You said you were tired, and I believed the words. Unreturned calls sank like stones in quiet water. Dinner's gone cold in a room that stopped listening. Our shared nights shrinking to a blue phone shimmer. I kept waiting for your eyes to turn back. I kept hoping silence meant you were scared. You didn't leave in one loud breaking moment. around smoke, calling it forever. You didn't leave in one loud breaking moment. You left in every quiet second after. City lights flickered while the porch held its breath. My trembling questions died somewhere behind my teeth. That night you stepped outside, night rain smudging the street below. You said softly you weren't the person I needed anymore. No anger in your voice, just a tired fading light. And I finally saw us drifting, and I never learned to swim. I almost begged you to remember our mornings, but your eyes were already walking down the stairs. You didn't leave in one loud breaking moment. You left in every quiet second after. I waited on that porch for an answer, cold hands clinging to a love already leaving. You didn't leave in one loud breaking moment. You slipped away through unreturned calls and closed windows. I was never unchosen in a single word. I was unchosen in every quiet breath you saved from me. Some goodbyes whisper longer than they last. I learned to hear you by your silence. Cold wind pulls at my fraying sleeves tonight. Empty pier, the water holds our echo still. I unlock my phone, nothing but quiet light. Your name sits there, but you never fill the screen. We swore this shoreline would always remember us. Laughter in the salt, their promises in fading gold. Now it's just a frame around a hollow sky. I watch the distance grow wider than the sea. I send one last message into that dark. You answered softly, but you were already gone. The loudest goodbye was the silence between us. No slammed doors, just unreturned calls and night rain. You didn't leave screaming, you just stopped arriving. The loudest goodbye was the silence between us. I talked to your ghost in crowded rooms. Your empty chair replied with colder truths. I waited at that coffee shop, counting strangers' faces. Every opening door trembled through my chest and closed. I spoke to you in my head, rehearsing forgiveness, realizing You hadn't chosen me in a long time, driving home through streets that never learned our names. My hands shook, holding on to nothing left. The loudest goodbye was the silence between us. No final scene, just messages fading on a screen. You didn't break my heart, you just stopped choosing it. The loudest goodbye was a silence between us. I check my phone now, only for the weather. Fading light on the pier says you're not my future. The loudest goodbye was the silence between us. The cruelest part is you didn't have to lie. I learned myself inside your quiet. I walk home without the phone glowing. Night rain blurs the glass beside my face. Lukewarm coffee or empty chair across the place. Your name's still glowing on my silent screen. This quiet room remembers what we used to mean. You drifted like mist through a once bright morning. No slammed doors, just messages slowly thinning. I scroll our words, each one a softer echo. Photographs shaking, my hands won't let them go. I called you once, the ringing felt endless. I called again, the silence answered for you. You didn't leave, you just stopped coming back. No final scene, no lines to fade to black. I waited there, but you stopped coming back. Sometimes being forgotten hurts deeper than being left. I stand on the bridge, river swallowing night rain below. City lights flicker like all the chances I let go. Love wasn't a war, it turned into a desert instead. All that distance growing in the words we never said. If I had spoken, maybe you'd have stayed. If I had listened, maybe we'd have been saved. You just stopped coming back. No broken vows, just quiet rooms turning black. I kept that doorway open, cold hands on the latch. I waited there, but you stopped coming back. forgot to fill. Now I walk forward alone, learning to live with you still. Sometimes the softest endings cut the deepest. Sometimes walking on alone is how I stay upright. Oh, yeah. Evening wind moves through my tired hair. Salt and cedar hanging in the air. Fading light bleeding across the water. Empty boat tied close, but growing farther. Your laughter used to live in these waves. Now it's only wind on darkening bays. I watch the horizon, hold what I can. Colors surrender slow, like everything we had. I reach for you across that quiet distance, but every answer died in your silence. You don't leave with storms, you leave with silence. No slam doors, just unreturned calls. I wasn't forgotten, just no longer worth choosing. Fading like the light on these harbor walls. Oh, you turn into a shadow behind our window glass, moving through the rooms, never really looking back. My cold hands search for yours in the night. You slipped away so softly, you were never mine to fight. I sent my voice into your glowing screen. You let it ring there like we'd never been. You don't leave with storms, you leave with silence. No last confession, no honest goodbye. I wasn't forgotten, just no longer worth choosing. I watched us disappear and never understood why. All our photographs shake in my trembling fingers. Your absence louder than any words I'm losing. You didn't have to hurt me to still refuse me. The cruelest truth is you just stopped choosing. cracked wooden bench at the edge of the pier. Cold hands resting where your laughter used to land. Salt in the air feels heavier tonight. I talk to the waves because you won't. We used to walk here, shoulders brushing in the wind. Now the space beside me is wider than the sea. Your name hangs quiet between the gulls and the sky. Every breath I take tastes like something missing. I felt you leaving in the smallest ways. You stopped reaching. I kept pretending not to see. You didn't turn when I whispered your name. You kept walking like the night could hide you. I waited there, but you didn't turn. The loudest goodbye was the one you never said. Unreturned calls stacked like shadows on my screen tonight. Your red receipts feel colder than this ocean wind. You reach for your phone instead of mine. I watched our days fade, one quiet moment at a time. I almost spoke, the words trembled at my lips. If I had begged you, would you still have gone? You didn't turn when I whispered your name. Under streetlights, your silhouette slipped into the dark. I kept waiting, but you didn't turn. My voice broke softly, you never heard it fall. Love didn't crash. It leaked out through quiet rooms. If I had spoken, would I have held you longer? The loudest goodbye was the one you never said. Some doors close without a single sound. I learned to hear that silence. Oh, oh. Sun bleeding through the coffee shop window. Shadows leaning long across my empty table. Your name a ghost on my
silent phone screen, fingers still where they once burned for you. Outside, the city moves like nothing ever happened. Inside, my cold hands circle this chip white cup. We never shouted, we just slowly stopped speaking. Neglect grew quiet roots beneath our tired smiles. I try to catch your eyes across the distance. Every glance slips past me like night rain. Love doesn't die, it just grows quiet in empty doorways and unanswered calls. I waited there, you didn't come back. Love doesn't die, it just grows quiet. Mornings buried in blankets and whispered futures. Now photographs shake in my hands, faces blurred by time. I watched you drifting farther, always just beyond my reach. Your silence louder than any cruel goodbye. I almost asked you where the warmth had gone. Dissolve like breath on the window. Love doesn't die, it just grows quiet between shared rooms and unspoken resentments. I waited there, you didn't come back. You were beside me already somewhere else. If I had spoken, I might have held you longer. Sometimes love means letting go when you're no longer chosen. Night rain outside, softer than our ending. I learned to live with the quieter room.